Oh wow.
Yeah, that's quite. Not bad, quite cool.
Oh, it slows down, especially
Yeah,
towards the end, right?
yeah, correct. I think he's doing it again. Let's see how he does it. So he spins the water first, and then it sort of like
Forms
yeah.
Yeah.
So then forms quite a big circumference. Then it sort of like reduces as it goes down.
Actually, how's the vortex form when you shake the bottle?
Okay, come, let me explain. Okay, so there's basically, from my perspective, right, basically there's two different equations at play. One is that P equals to rho GH and L equals to mr square omega. This is the pressure formula that we will learn. And this is, of course, the angular momentum. Okay, so to start off, okay, so you notice that when he spins the thing, right, it sort of forms quite a big circumference on the top. Okay, so I'll do that here. Okay, this is the circumference on the top. And I'll draw the bottle, the kind of bottle orientation of the sides, like this. Okay, so you know that whenever there's spins a bottle, right, so what happens is essentially is that there's sort of like a centrifugal force to the edge of the bottle this way.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so when this happens, it sort of pushes the water outwards like towards the edge, walls, right? Okay, so what happens is sort of forms like a concave. So that will become like a smaller circumference at this end.
Okay, I get it.
So so do you notice that within, so of course this is like an enlarged version of the vortex, right? So it sort of creates like sort of a height difference. So we can say that here, if you take it as H1, here we take it as H2. Taking H2 as the reference level, H1 is definitely higher than H2, right? So if you look at the P equals to rho GH formula, with your pressure constant and your gravity constant, your H is the only factor that is affecting your pressure. So with a higher H, your P is higher, right? Your pressure is higher. So we can say that this is P1 and this is P2, where P1 is larger than P2. Okay? So with this we can see there's a pressure difference, right? When there's a pressure difference, what happens is there's actually another centripetal acceleration towards the center of the circle. Okay, so this is when a vortex-like shape will form within the water. So the water will start from here, they'll go until it goes to the bottom.
I see. But just now we saw, right, as the water was approaching the bottom of the bottle, it actually slowed down and the circumference increased. How would you explain that?
The circumference decreased, right?
Oh, decrease, my bad.
Decrease, Why is that? Because so following Newton's third law of motion, for every action there's going to be a reaction. Okay, so if you notice the water is moving this direction, right? So definitely there will be a frictional resistance this direction. So consider this one part of the equation. Okay, I'll just put a 1 here. So going back to this formula earlier, where L is angular momentum. Okay. When your R, because your circumference reduces, right? So effectively your radius will also decrease. So when this decreases, your L will also decrease. Okay, so using this as part 2 of the entire scenario, part 1 and part 2, together they'll actually overall reduce the speed of the water flowing downwards. Okay. Do you understand? Do you sort of like understand how the vortex is done?
Quite interesting.
Okay, I think that's all. Let's settle.